At 16 minutes after 12, Stock is seen in a black t-shirt, accompanied by an unidentified man on his left in a white t-shirt. Stock has just exited Zambezi House, a hijacked building on Van Wielig Street in Marshalltown. Stock was there to assist contractors who were installing a biometric system in the foyer of the building. The pair walk out of the shot towards Fox Street. According to testimony by the investigating officer, Stock briefly stepped into a vehicle he was using on the day, an Audi Q7, which is parked just a few meters away near some street vendors. Out of shot in this footage, evidenced by the IO says Stock opens the passenger side door, gets into the vehicle while having a conversation on his cell phone, before closing the vehicle and locking it. He then starts making his way back to Zambezi House. It's about 54 seconds since Stock is seen exiting Zambezi House, now 17 minutes past 12, when we see people frantically ducking for cover. In the commotion, we see the alleged shooter in the crowd. Stock was shot 5 times. The alleged gunman is dressed in a green t-shirt, blue floral shorts, sandals, and a cap. The shooter then doubles back and picks up something from the ground, possibly the keys of the Audi Q7 that Stock was using, as the keys were never found, before he calmly walks towards Fox Street. From another angle, we see another suspect picking up 2 bags near the informal street vendor stalls. The Audi Q7 is parked just out of shot. One of the 2 bags is a dark yellow gift bag. EWN understands the gun used to kill Stock was concealed in this gift bag. The main shooter was captured earlier, flagged by his accomplice carrying the same bag. The shooter then quickly follows his accomplice as the pair make their way towards Fox Street.
What if a murder didn't happen in the shadows, but in full view of CCTV cameras, street vendors, and midday foot traffic? On December 16th in Johannesburg CBD, popular entertainer DJ Warras Stock was gunned down in broad daylight, shot 5 times outside a hijacked building known as Zambezi House. Now, chilling CCTV footage allegedly shows the suspected shooter, an accomplice, and movements that investigators believe were carefully coordinated before and after the killing. But here's where this case takes a darker turn. A court has blocked the release of the footage during bail proceedings, and at Parliament, South Africa's crime intelligence boss admitted something extraordinary, that police officers may have known who was behind assassinations like this one.
Is it possible that within the SAPS, the people who killed Babita Deokaran are known?
Within the SAPS, it's possible.
Is it possible that the people who killed within the SAPS?
Yes, it's possible.
Or officials of the SAP, it is possible that one of the officials of the SAPS knows who killed Babita Deokaran?
It's possible, Chair.
And is it possible that within the SAPS, there is an official who knows the people who killed Witness D?
It's possible.
Is it possible that within the SAPS, there is an official who knows the people who killed DJ Warras?
Very possible again, Chair.
And many other victims whose names are not being mentioned.
Yes.
This is not just about who pulled the trigger. It's about what was known, who stayed silent, and whether justice will catch up. Welcome to Mzansi Polyscope, a channel dedicated to in-depth analysis, verified reporting, and clear context around South Africa's most important political and criminal cases. Here, we don't chase rumors. We follow court records, credible journalism, and documented testimony, so viewers can understand not just what happened, but why it matters. If you value fact-based commentary and responsible discussion, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Your support helps keep these conversations visible, balanced, and grounded in evidence. Now, let's take you back to the day DJ Warras was killed. On December 16th, just after midday, DJ Warras Stock was seen on CCTV exiting Zambezi House on Van Wielig Street in Marshalltown, Johannesburg CBD. He was dressed in a black t-shirt, walking alongside an unidentified man wearing a white t-shirt. At the time, nothing about the scene appeared unusual. DJ Warras had been inside the building for a specific reason. He was assisting contractors who were installing a biometric access control system in the foyer, part of ongoing efforts to manage access at a building long associated with disputes over rent collection and security control. As the pair walk out of frame toward Fox Street, court testimony later reveals an important detail. According to the investigating officer, DJ Warras briefly stepped into the vehicle he was using that day, an Audi Q7 parked just a few meters away near informal street vendors. CCTV does not capture this moment directly, but the sequence is critical. The officer testified that DJ Warras opened the passenger side door, got inside while speaking on his cell phone, then closed and locked the vehicle. He then turned back, making his way back towards Zambezi House. Less than a minute had passed. At 17 minutes past 12, the atmosphere on the street would change completely and permanently. Just 54 seconds after DJ Warras is last seen walking away from his vehicle, panic erupts on Von Wielich Street. At 17 minutes past 12, people are suddenly seen ducking for cover. The calm afternoon is shattered. In the middle of the chaos, CCTV captures a man investigators believe to be the shooter. He is dressed in a green t-shirt, blue floral shorts, sandals, and a cap, an appearance that blends easily into the busy CBD environment. DJ Warras had been shot 5 times. What happens next is what has unsettled many observers. Instead of running, the alleged gunman doubles back, bends down, and picks up an item from the ground, believed to be the keys to the Audi Q7 DJ Warras was using. Those keys were never recovered. The man then walks calmly towards Fox Street. From another CCTV angle, a second suspect is visible near informal vendor stalls. He is seen picking up 2 bags, one of them a dark yellow gift bag. According to information presented in court, investigators believe the firearm used in the killing was concealed inside this gift bag. Earlier footage reportedly shows the main shooter carrying the same bag after being discreetly flagged by his accomplice. Moments later, the 2 men follow each other and disappear.
The case moved quickly to the Johannesburg Magistrates Court, where murder-accused Victor Majola applied for the CCTV footage to be presented during his bail hearing. The court refused. Magistrate Annelies Klapi ruled that releasing the footage at this stage could interfere with ongoing investigations, as it was still under forensic analysis.
According to the evidence which is on record, those people were seated there for 45 minutes.
Kanti-ke ngokufakazi-ke esinabo-ke la enkundleni-ke ukuthi-ke labantu laba-ke bebahleli lapho imizuzu engaba-45.
I don't want to dwell much on Mary's worship because the video issue is a trial matter.
Angifuni ukukhuluma kakhulu mayelana netofo ngoba le ndaba yesitofo yokuxoxwa ngayo kanti kuyokhulunywa ngayo ngamanzi uma iqala seqhubeka.
At this moment, we are busy with the bail application.
The footage, recorded by a security camera at a nearby butchery, is believed to show 45 minutes of movement involving Majola and the alleged gunman before and after DJ Warras was shot. Testimony from the investigating officer indicated that Majola was seen seated with the shooter shortly before the attack. Even though this is technically hearsay, the magistrate explained it is admissible for bail proceedings and sufficient for the court to make a decision at this stage. Majola faces Schedule 6 charges of premeditated murder and conspiracy to commit murder. The court stressed that bail hearings are not trials. The accused must demonstrate exceptional circumstances to justify release. Once forensic analysis is complete, a formal Section 212 report will be available to the defense during the trial. The bail application also highlighted context leading up to the murder. DJ Warras had obtained a protection order over 6 individuals over disputes at Zambezi Flats, suggesting escalating tensions in the days before his death. The court's decision to block CCTV footage only deepens the mystery, leaving the public to question what exactly does the video show and why is it not yet available.
So those particular pictures zoomed and looking into them, as I've highlighted already, there's no other dreadlocks, and looking into them, there is no one who looks like this accused in any way whatsoever. I'm not an expert, but by naked human eye, there's no one that looks like this accused. Remember, these are the pictures that were shown to him. All these things are going to vindicate him. In actual fact, he's happy. Never mind what this court decides. He's happy for trial purposes. He's going to present sufficient evidence in relation to this to vindicate him on this matter.
Victor Majola's defense has consistently denied any involvement in the murder of DJ Warras. During the bail proceedings, his lawyer, Dumisani Mabunda, presented a detailed alibi suggesting Majola could not have been present at the scene. According to a statement from a mechanic, Majola spent the morning of December 16th at a workshop in Soweto repairing a vehicle alongside several other individuals. He reportedly arrived at the workshop around 11 a.m. driving a black Volkswagen Golf. The statement adds that Majola left briefly at 2 p.m. to withdraw cash from a nearby ATM and returned after about 15 minutes. Mabunda argued that this timeline makes it impossible for Majola to have been in two places at the same time, directly challenging the state's claims linking him to the shooting. The defense requested permission to submit a supplementary affidavit, formally placing this alibi evidence before the court, a request that was granted. The bail hearing was subsequently postponed to allow the state to present its final arguments, after which the court is expected to decide whether Majola will be released. At this stage, the case hinges not only on forensic evidence and CCTV, but also on whether Majola's alibi can withstand scrutiny, a factor that could determine the course of the trial. An important context leading up to DJ Warras's murder is the protection order he had obtained against 6 individuals linked to disputes at Zambezi Flats. This order, issued days before his death, suggests that tensions in the building had escalated dangerously. Court records show that threats were made against DJ Warras and his business partner on 2 separate occasions in November 2025. The protection order was filed to address these threats, with his first court appearance related to the matter taking place on December 12th, just 4 days before the fatal shooting. The state argued during bail proceedings that this protection order was part of a broader pattern, a climate of intimidation and conflict surrounding the control of rental collections and building security at Zambezi Flats. These disputes weren't abstract disagreements. They were directly linked to the environment in which DJ Warras operated, and the escalating hostilities may have set the stage for what would become a deadly encounter in the CBD. Understanding this context is crucial. It shows that DJ Warras's murder was not an isolated incident, but part of a series of conflicts and threats that had been unfolding for weeks before December 16th.
Then comes a revelation that shocked many. At a parliamentary ad hoc committee, crime intelligence boss Lieutenant General Dumisani Khumalo confirmed that police officers may have known who was behind assassinations like those of DJ Warras, Babita Diokaran, and Marius van der Merwe, also known as Witness D. When asked directly by committee chair Soviet Leganyani whether officers had prior intelligence on these killings, Khumalo replied, yes. He cited past operational experiences, particularly in KwaZulu-Natal, where on-duty police officers were allegedly hired to carry out politically linked assassinations. Khumalo referenced 3 or 4 cases in which members of a police shift were reportedly involved in executing these hits. This admission raises serious questions about the integrity of police operations and the level of knowledge within crime intelligence regarding high-profile killings. It also provides context for the challenges investigators face in unraveling complex cases like DJ Warras's murder,
where potential collusion or prior awareness by officers could have influenced both the crime and the investigation. For the public, it is a stark reminder that South Africa's criminal justice system operates in a high-stakes environment where political, social, and criminal elements sometimes intersect, and the truth is not always immediately visible. This is why every piece of evidence, from CCTV to alibi statements, matters so profoundly, shaping both court proceedings and public confidence in justice. The murder of DJ Warras is more than a tragic headline. It is a story of planning, conflict, and unanswered questions. From CCTV footage that captures the shooter calmly walking away, to a denied bail application, a contested alibi, and a stunning SAPS intelligence admission, the case exposes layers of complexity few could have imagined. As the court awaits forensic analysis and bail proceedings continue, the public watches, asking who knew, who stayed silent, and will justice be served? If you want to follow this story closely, stay informed with verified updates, and engage in meaningful discussion about accountability and justice in South Africa, then subscribe to Mzansi Polyscope, like this video, and turn on notifications. Your voice matters. Leave your thoughts below, and let's keep the conversation fact-based and respectful. Because in cases like this, awareness is the first step toward justice.